Back at y'all, man. Y'all know what today is. I've been talking about it all day. Tupac, his death, man. You know, he died, what 96? When he died, 96 today, September 13th. Man, today, Friday the 13th, man. You know, and I thought about him, you know. You know, whoever know me, y'all know I was a Tupac fan. You know, I'm Tupac crazy. You know, at one point I think I had a shrine in a room. I had a shrine of all Tupac, a whole room just filled with all Tupac stuff. You know, y'all see I got a Tupac shirt. Of course, I'm repping. I'm gonna rep. While I was drinking, I pour out some for him. You know, I don't drink right now. But anyway, I think I wanted to just really talk about how first one I think we do as black people in Black America, we so quick to allow America to tell us to throw away our leaders, to forget about them. You know what America has done? America has sought to discredit all our black leaders. America has sought to not only discredit our black leaders, but discredit all our most famous, influential peoples. All our like R&B and movie stars and hip hop stars and artists. These people that are influential or has sought to bring about a change in the world, in America, or bring about a change into the minds of the people. If y'all just research, if y'all just pay a little attention to how things is going with any black man or woman that has really been great here in America, mostly the black men, America has sought to discredit them on through some type of means. I mean, coming off the heels of the civil rights movement, they discredit the Black Panther Party. They destroyed that party. America did. They don't even talk about the Black Panther Party. They don't want us to even recognize it. When Beyonce did the Black Panther show, basically did a Black Panther show at the Super Bowl, America was upset about that. And a lot of people didn't even know what she was doing and how she was dressed during that Super Bowl performance. Because we were so ignorant to our own history that we didn't even know that she was referring to the Black Panther movement or giving shout out and dedication to the Black Panther movement or to the people who fought during those times. It's crazy how, you know, they destroyed the Black Panther movement. They destroyed all our civil rights organizations. America destroyed anything that would even give us any sense of consciousness. Coming right off the heels of the civil rights movement, we came right into the hip hop. We came right into the hip hop era. You know, America was mad because the black people stood up during the civil rights era. America was mad because our forefathers went hard during those times and said, hey, we should be allowed, you know, we should be allowed for the full equality here in America. But if we're not even allowed the full equality here in America, we deserve our civil rights. We deserve to be recognized, and we deserve to be given voting rights. We deserve to be able to shop where we want to shop. We deserve to go anywhere we damn so please here in America. We deserve economic independence. We deserve all this. And to some extent, America bowed out at that time because, hey, we had to go hard. We had to go hard people around, you know, and even blacks weren't even in support of all the go hard people back then. But America plotted on these people, man, killed all these people off, murdered these people, you know. Then we get right into the hip hop era, coming off the heels of the civil rights era, and as J. Edgar Hoover, the Attorney General of the United States of America, back in those days, had said that he taught America the American power structure to always be on the lookout for the rise of the next black messiah. Don't never allow a black man to rise up in his own community. Don't never allow a black man to rise up that's conscious and able to plant the seeds of consciousness into the minds of the people. And whenever y'all see that, y'all destroy that. That's what J. Edgar Hoover taught his people. That's what he taught America. And ever since he came with that ideology, America has always sought to destroy any black man that come with any type of consciousness to his people. America always seek to come up with some type of crime against the man or just outright kill him. And I keep talking about coming off the heels of the civil rights era, because coming off the heels of the civil rights era, we came into the hip hop era. And coming into the hip hop era, it brought along a voice, it brought along a consciousness, it brought along insight, it brought along guidance, it brought along eye openers to people. And America saying that, hey, this hip hop thing could be very dangerous to us. But also what came along with the hip hop era came along the war on drugs. America launched the war on drugs right when drugs wasn't even a hot item during that time in the 80s. But America made it hot. America made it the big thing. Ronald Reagan made it a big thing. But my point to speaking about the war on drugs and the hip hop era, because the hip hop era produced great men. The hip hop era brought forth great people. The hip hop era made people begin to understand what's really going on. This is a time when conscious rap was around. KRS-One. It was KRS-One. It was KRS-One. It was Rakim. It was a bunch of great positive brothers who were giving up the consciousness to the brothers. And America didn't like that. So America took it and took control of the record companies and began to change it into gangster rap. It went into the gangster rap, and everybody wanted to be gangster now. We went from the gangster rap, and then coming along with the gangster rap came along with the drug, came along the liquor, came along the guns, came along all these things instituted into gangster rap. But when people like Tupac came along, that knew how to take gangster rap and spin it with consciousness, spin it with an ideology, of understanding what was really going on, America didn't like that. And what America realized about a person like Tupac is that they began to research and understand Tupac bloodline, understand that Tupac bloodline came from the Black Panther movement. He had the blood of the lion. He understood the powers that be. He understood the challenges that he was faced with. He understood, if you listen to his rap, he understood America. And America can't understand how he understood them at such a young age. Y'all say, here we go with this conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. Because all you do is research history. And when you research history, you research his mama, you research his uncles, you research the whole bloodline of the Black Panthers, of our brothers and sisters. You come to understand why Tupac was a go-hard person, why Tupac had that fury in him, why Tupac had that consciousness in him, how he was able to put those words together and give you a sense of understanding on what's really going on. Because if you really listen to what he said back then, it's going on right now today. I love the man. What I come to realize, what I come to learn about America understood that this man was the next Black Messiah. This man was, if we allow him to continually cultivate, continually build up, continually get a strong backing, continually get his money right, he gonna be stronger than Malcolm X. He gonna be worse than Malcolm X. Because why? He got the ear of the young. And that's what America seen. So in 1995, when Tupac anonymously got shot, and Tupac didn't know who did it, he launched a fury on Bad Boy because he believed, hey, Bad Boy, Biggie had something to do with it. and he really didn't know who really had anything to do with anything. We all know the American government was part of that. We all know the American government pumped up the East Coast, West Coast beef on a whole another level than what it should have been. We already know the American government had the power to squash the East Coast, West Coast beef. We already know the American government and the American government the FBI, the federal government knew what was going on. But they didn't care about that. Because why? They was plotting themselves. They was plotting. They was plotting to kill Tupac. They was plotting to kill Biggie. Because in the American government eyes, Tupac and Biggie was the twins of Malcolm and MLK. Just 10, 15 years prior. And American government wasn't going for that anymore. So the American government launched the war. They sought to split up Black America on a whole other level, the new generation on a whole other level. They took Black America and made us draw a line. The East a whole coast against a whole nother coast. Like blacks couldn't even come to one coast. Like it was war. But the American government laid back in the corner with them guns loaded. If you go just look back in history and see that and see the example that Tupac and Biggie got killed the same exact way. Don't no gangbangers kill nobody the same exact way. Back then, gang members was laying down hits exactly the same exact. We're gonna kill Tupac and then we're gonna go kill Biggie the same exact way. Put him in the car, passenger seat, pull up on him, and shoot him through the car. And don't shoot nobody else in the car. Gang members ain't no accurate of shooters. These people that killed Tupac was trained assassins. Just go research. Just look at the bullet holes. Go look at the car that Tupac was in. They go look at the car Biggie was in. The same exact way they got killed. But America knew that Tupac was dangerous. America knew that Tupac had the power to change the direction that the new generation was going in. This is some deep shit, I'm telling you. This is some next level stuff, man. I'm telling you. You got to think. We come off the civil rights era. We come into the 80s, right into a war on drugs, crack cocaine. We come right into the hip-hop, the launching of the hip-hop era. We come from conscious rap to gangster rap. We go from conscious rap to gangster rap. We get a rapper like Tupac who could mix the gangster and the conscious rap together. We got a guy who really living this life, shot 2 police officers, in the streets, doing what he want to do, living life to its fullest, telling the black man, listen here, man, fuck whoever, man. It's about us, man. Forget what they talking about, man. We're going to plant the seed and we're going to go hard. It's ride or die. Fuck Clinton. Fuck Bob Dole. Fuck the United States president. They don't give a hell. They don't give a damn about nobody down in these ghettos and these hoods. They don't never come to the ghetto or the hood. They don't never come down here and visit us. They don't never come down here and do anything for us. Right now, to this day, they ain't never came to the ghetto and did nothing. Obama himself ain't came and did nothing. After he left Chicago, he ain't come to the ghetto and do nothing. Let's just keep it real. But we don't want to keep it real because we want to always hide behind just the skin color. Oh, he black, oh this. But you got to be honest. Who really for the people? So when America see a man like Tupac about the people, really, really about the people, about the struggle, the people at the bottom of the barrel, America don't want that. America loading them guns up. She loading them guns up and coming after you. She loading them guns up, or she loading them women up to come lie on you. I'm telling you, this is a dangerous game. It's not to be played with. It's not to be played with. So they killed Tupac. Come right off the heels of the civil rights movement, they killed Tupac. We go right into 96 of the Million Man March. We got the Million Man March going on in 1996. We got the East Coast and West Coast beefing at the same time that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan pushing the Million Man March movement. Tupac died. Excuse me, not 1996. 1995, we got the Million Man March going on and the East Coast and West Coast beef going on at the same exact time. They killed Tupac in 96. America hated that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan was able to get 1 million black men to D.C. in 1995. They fueled the East Coast West Coast beef even more because of the right what Farrakhan has just did with the Million Man March. They was mad about that. America was super mad about that. She couldn't believe it. That niggas had got together and came to D.C. 1 million niggas came to D.C. and talking about they was about to go back to their neighborhoods and get things together. So America with her media fueled the East Coast West Coast beef on a whole other level. Not only fueled it, but funded it with the guns, funded it with the drugs. Killed Tupac, killed Biggie, divided black America. Then turned around and did what? What did America turn around and do after she did all that to us? Had everybody at war with each other, mourning over Tupac and Biggie. Niggas can't go to California. Niggas can't come out to New York. Midwest niggas like it's whatever. We divided. I'm with Biggie. We with Pac. We don't even know these people. We ain't even really lived around them, but we love them so dearly that we was choosing sides. The leaders, the new school leaders was gone now. If you was a black, in those days, 1996, 1995, if you was a black influential leader, a hood leader like Larry Hoover, the feds came in and scooped them and took them right out the neighborhoods or right out the state prisons and got rid of them. America came and took away any leader that they even thought that could be, the black Messiah. They even thought that was influential. They took them away. Do your history. Check and see for yourself. Check your own history. This is relevant history. This is recent history. This ain't way back in the 1950s. This ain't way back in 1775. This ain't way back in 1619. This is relevant history. You can go research quickly. Let's keep it real, man. $1990, coming right off the heels of 1996, after they killed Tupac, after they killed Biggie. Then what they do? In order to get everybody's minds off everything, gang banging and war stuff and going to war, going hard, they continuously fueled the war. They continuously fueled the ideology of gangster rap. They continuously fueled the ideology. It's time for y'all to get money now. They gave Master P one of the greatest rap deals ever, independent rap deal ever. They told Master P to pump out all dope boy music all day long. We gonna let you have the money. We want you just pump out all the dope boy music. Make everybody bout it now. Let everybody party. Let everybody get a little money now. Let them open up their crack houses a little bit more. Let them go a little bit more harder. Flood the hood now. Flood the hoods a little bit more with more crack. America was plotting all that time. So everybody was bout it now. Right off the heels of bout it, when what they do. They come right back with cash money, get them a great deal. Another great independent deal. Teach these niggas how to take that money that we gave them, that we let them get this crack off of. And we're going to let cash money show them how to begin to spend this cash on these fly cars we got that we selling y'all. This is what America was saying. We got these nice cars now. We got this Cristal now. We got this Gucci and Prada for y'all now. Come and spend that money back with us. And that's what we did. They came right back with Rockefeller. Had Jay-Z talking that slick talk. Talking that big money talk. Talking that Versace talk. Talking them big diamonds, platinum watch talk. Come spend that money back with America. We need to get that dope boy money back from y'all. That's what they did. They tricked us. Then they came and locked everybody up. Gave everybody football numbers. Some of my men right now, sitting in the feds right now, still on elbows. LaMilton Briggs, my main man, sitting right now in the feds on the elbow for drugs. They got my man Rich sitting down right now in McKean Federal Prison now, right now. Elbow. They got my man Brian Burnside right now, sitting in Oxford Federal Prison. Elbow. An elbow mean a life sentence in the feds. Ain't no coming home, never. Unless you get pardoned by the government or a law change. Unless you get pardoned by a president or the law change. Feds came in and locked everybody up on that era, and from that era, man. Come on, man. They disunified us and have dumbed us down so much, so far that all niggas believe they think they could do right now is sell drugs and get rich. They done dumbed us down so much. All we talk about is going to get the bag. Going to get the bag. I'm going to get the bag. I'm going back out to get the bag. I'm out here getting the bag. Stupid nigga don't never realize that you ain't never finna get the bag. You ain't gonna never get rich that way. It ain't designed for you to get rich that way. It was never designed for you to get rich that way. Oh, Big Meech did it. Yeah, Big Meech did it. There's always one. America will always give you one and point to one that did it. So you could believe you can do it. But if I point to Malcolm X and say, man, he became an international man. He died a legend. He's still etched in history. You say, oh, you can't be like him. Well, I could point to one who did it. Malcolm X did it. You could point to Big Meech and say Big Meech did it. So why we only gonna take the Big Meech route? When Malcolm did it too. The legitimate right way. And all it wasn't about money. It was about his heart. It's about his drive. It's about his love. It was about his love for the people. What etched him in history. And why the American government don't like him. Because why? He was a black messiah. The same way as Tupac was. A black messiah. The American government hated. Still hate. Just look around, man. Everybody that was ever won something, they destroyed him. Michael Jackson, they destroyed. They still seeking to destroy his legacy. He was the king. We call him the king. America say ain't no king, ain't no black man, no king over here in America. Whoever we make a king, whoever y'all call king over here in America, we gonna say he the king. And when we get tired of calling him the king, we gonna snatch it away from him. We only give out the title king. Come on, man. Michael Jackson, Prince, died of drugs. Michael Jackson died of drugs. Overdose. Come on, man. Bill Cosby, he done raped women. He done raped a bunch of women back in the day. Come on, man. Red Fox. American government took everything from all. Come on, man. One of our greatest comedians. Come on, man. He owed all these taxes. Richard Pryor, come on, man, died from drugs, killed them. All our greats. Tupac dead. Biggie dead. All our greats. R. Kelly, same way as Bill Cosby. Snatch him away, destroy his history, destroy everything he ever did. It's easy for us. That's what America do. This is simple math for America. Sell your soul to America, come through and destroy you when you think you big. America come through and punk you, take everything from you. Sell your soul for a few riches. Sell your soul for a few riches, nigga. Come sign this contract. Come sign this contract. Y'all think Jay-Z made that move that he just made messing with the NFL? Y'all think he just made that move just because? Y'all know Jay-Z under investigation on all type of investigation by the Jews. The Jews hate Jay-Z. And Jay-Z know this. You think they ain't been under fire ever since they went to Cuba? Ever since his wife did the Black Panther performance at the Super Bowl? Ever since he dropped the song OJ? Every move he been making, man, is a move, man, to save his life. To save him and his family life. Do a little research, man. Y'all got all these phones, y'all got all this Google, y'all got all this internet access, y'all got all this stuff y'all can research. Y'all want to hear the shit I'm talking about. Y'all don't want to hear the stuff I'm talking about. Y'all want me to tell y'all how to turn up all day long, some simple mannered ass shit. That's what y'all want me to tell y'all how I'm doing, how I'm turning up, how I'm living, how I'm riding slick. What type of jewels I got, huh? That's what you want me to tell you. That's what you want me to tell you, huh? I want to tell you how big my house is, huh? You want me to tell you about the lobster or the fish I just ate, huh? You want me to take a picture of that and show it to you, huh? That's what you want, huh? Got black women in Chicago being killed at an alarming rate. You got black women in Chicago right now being disrespected at an alarming rate. And every time I get on the book, niggas talking about, say, hey, like my whatever mundane stupidity stuff. Come on, man. For real, this is where we at now. R.I.P. Tupac, man. Pour out a little liquor. I'm gonna be honest with you. Pour out a little liquor to him. Smoke one to him. For him. You know? One thing he understood. He understood the powers that be. He understood this was white man's world. If you don't know how to go hard in this world, if you don't become conscious, if you don't recognize the plots that's being etched out against you, if you don't recognize the war that's going on, you're gonna be destroyed. It's real simple. Like Nas saying, while we playing PlayStations, America building space stations. I'll get back with y'all, man. Peace.